Poet last of all. First turn coming up at the 1250 metre mark. Rembediga now headed by the 3-year-old Mustang Red. Mustang Red went around the outside, took up the running from going forward on the outside. Plushka now second, Rembediga third, and Miss Tesla drops in to be one out and one back fourth. 2 lengths Suavity just inclined to get the head up outside at Northern Poet and 2 to Regal Ricochet. Down the back 1,000 to go. Good even speed. The leader is Mustang Red, just on a length in front of Plushka, a length and a half Rembediga. A half then to Miss Tesla fourth, about 3.5 off the front. A length for the back Suavity running fifth, 1 then to Northern Poet, 1.5 Regal Ricochet. They leave the turn at the 800 metre mark. Mustang Red allowed to slide in front, about a length and a half in front now from Plushka, 1 further back Rembediga. Miss Tesla's outside it, running fourth, a length in Suavity, fifth the inside of Northern Poet, and 2 last of all Regal Ricochet. Down at the 600 now, and the leader is Mustang Red. Eddie Wilkinson has it about 3/4 in front now from Plushka. Miss Tesla the first one to go. She goes up 3 wide, third, a length in Rembediga fourth, 1 then to Northern Poet. Suavity away from the fence. Regal Ricochet last of all. Mustang Red first for home, a neck in front. Plushka's flat. Joining in Miss Tesla on the outside when they turn for home. Mustang Red just in front. Miss Tesla ranging up, and Northern Poet pulled out wide from Plushka the centre. In the straight, Mustang Red the leader. Miss Tesla on the outside, ducking in again. Mustang Red just in front of Miss Tesla, and Northern Poet on the outside. Mustang Red, Northern Poet and Miss Tesla on the outside. Northern Poet took a dive at Mustang Red. There's nothing in this. Mustang Red or Northern Poet, they've just beaten Miss Tesla. They all got tight in the straight. Just behind them, the inside Rembediga. Then further back, Plushka the outside from Regal Ricochet and Suavity. Good finish. Mustang Red the inside, Northern Poet. 5 gets it, Northern Poet the outside. Northern Poet gets it right on the post here. Northern Poet has grabbed Mustang Red right on the line.
Leader is Red Nose from Chatsy the outside, wearing it down, and now Showy joins in. Empire Day and Gold Benefit still sneaking up along the rail. 200 out, Red Nose, a nose in front of Chatsy the outside. Then Showy, Empire Day down the outside. Leaders Flowing Arc coming with a big run. It's Red Nose the inside and Chatsy. Red Nose is doing enough on the inside, and we'll see it out. Red Nose a half length to Chatsy, third Flowing Arc. Well, there's not much between them really. They were followed then by Empire Day, Showy, Gold Benefit, and Lord of Love seems to have taken charge and gone to the outside, but it was a long last.
Line's perfect, off, good start. Conair went straight back to the tail of the field. Custody bounced out in front, headed by Pete Bog, and Isla Tan is away brilliantly. Jimmy Cassidy on a Glacier is going to follow Isla Tan across. They've still got him 4 and 5 deep in the early part, however. Midfield is Kid Mar and a good gap to Conair, and dropping out last Chicago. Isla Tan has to be scrubbed hard to try and clear a couple of runners. He's about a neck in front of Pete Bog, who's kicking up to hold him out. St Plato third. A Glacier is now getting to third, but is travelling wide as they near the turn, followed by Kidmar on the outside of Custody. A good gap to Conair, and Chicago has tailed off as they come around the turn. Into the straight now, Pete Bog and Isla Tan are the 2 leaders. Glacier might have been hanging a touch on the turn, but Jim Cassidy straightens him up now, and he quickly gathers in the leaders. The first beaten is Isla Tan. A Glacier joins Pete Bog down the outside. Kidmar's running a hell of a race. Cassidy has to pull the whip on a Glacier. Pete Bog is kicking again, and Kidmar on the outside is trying to get to them. A Glacier fighting on. Pete Bog kicking back. He's not going to win by much, but he got home a Glacier. Flat chat. He won it about a neck to Pete Bog. Kidmar third. And then St Plato. Isla Tan was gone on the turn. A long way back, Conair. Second last is Custody, and Chicago was last. Well, he had to be hammered.
Lorenza and Bunglung further out. Queenstown Kate is handy early from Shiosaki, and Bunglung quickly took up the running and moved 2 lengths in front in the early point now from Lorenza. Queenstown Kate is running third, and Tahira's out wider. Back on the inside, Shiosaki. 2 further back, Kimi Orr. Brand at the rail, and 3 then to Richmond here, and on the outside of it, Volokai. Around that first turn, they went a little quick early, and the leader, Bunglung, just coming back now. About 2 lengths in front, though, at this point from Lorenza, dropping in behind. 2.5 further back in the race, then Tahira. It's up third on the outside of Queenstown Kate, and on the inside, Shiosaki. About 3 further back, Kimi Orr, the inside Brander. 4 lengths to Volokai, who went up outside Richmond Hare. At the 850 metre turn off the back now, and the leader is Bunglung by a length. Lorenza 1 then to Tahira, who's been caught wide most of the way third. On the inside of it is Queenstown Kate, and 5th back on the fence, Shiosaki. 1.5 Kimi Orr, and back on the inside Brander. 2 then to Volokai, and last of all Richmond Hare. Going to the 650 metre mark now, and it's Bunglung 3/4 in front of Lorenza being niggled at. 2 further back, Queenstown Kate. Tahira outside it. Shiosaki the fence, a gap in the race, Kimiura, and then came Volakai. Oliver's riding the favourite hard at the moment, Queenstown Kate, and these two leaders now, Lorenza and Bunglung, have got away. They've raced 3 lengths in front of Queenstown Kate up to third. Then Shiosaki, a gap in the race, and Kimiura. Lorenza and Bunglung turn together. Lorenza a neck in front of Bunglung. Shiosaki getting to third from Queenstown Kate. Lorenza hit the front, 100 to go. Shiosaki late on the outside with Volakai flying. Lorenza in front, Volakai jumping out of the ground, but Lorenza a half length. Volakai ahead, third is Shiosaki. Then further back in the race, Brander. Queenstown Kate struggling from about the 600. Then Kimiura, and further back then Richmond here. Bunglung knocked up, and last of all Tahira. 3 home here, Lorenza number 3. Number 3, Lorenza, hit the front on the turn. Signal given. Racing. Bradman couldn't go early, dropped out to last, and one of the first out, Manhattan Von Dance beat away running on the outside, and Prince Belair pushes through to lead them up now. Lord Lachlan behind them, over on the inside, Jerome Jurinovich, and then Sky Version further back in the race from Gold Boom. In on the inside, back second and third, last is Bojo, and 3 to Bradman. Prince Belair led now from Manhattan Von, going through the gap. 2 further back, Dan Speed is restrained third, 1 then to Sky Version fourth. Jerome Jurinovich fifth on the inside, a length further back in the race, then Gold Boom got around the outside of Lord Lachlan. Bradman well back, and last of all is Bojo before the turn. Prince Belair half in front now from Manhattan Von. Dan Speed easing to the outside third, followed by Jerome Jurinovich when they turn. Then Sky Version, and further back in the race then came Gold Boom. Into the straight, Prince Belair's gone hard in front, 2 in front. Dan Speed is after it quickly out in the middle from Manhattan Von. Prince Belair in front, Dan Speed is pecking it back, gets up to Prince Belair. Dan Speed put the top weight, puts his head in front, and Dan Speed gets home from Prince Belair. Sky Version grabbed third from Gold Boom. Jerome Jurinovich, then Bradman. Further back in the race, Manhattan Von, followed by Lord Lachlan. And the favourite, Bojo, is last of all. Dan's Beat, number 1. Dan's Beat got a beautiful...
was cut out after the start. Harmless began fast with My Midge and Mr. Midge rather, and going through his French Flute prominently, and so too is Mr. Discreet. Stormbreaker followed by Dog Watch, and then came My Millennium deep as they come to the turn. Further back, Zest for Life from Search and Destroy, and with it too was Chanteller. They were followed by Exquisite Lover. Further back is Time Travel. They were followed by Bearskin. Now My Millennium went back quickly, lost a length or so coming around the turn. Further back to Skillet with Fine Focus, and Madame Merlot the inside. Around the turn now, and it's Mr. Midge half in front now of Mr. Discreet, and on the outside Stormbreaker. Back behind those French Flute from Dog Watch, and they were followed by My Millennium. Harmless giving ground. Chanteller out wide, but the bolder Mr. Midge, the leader at the 200, a length and a half clear. Now Stormbreaker coming after it from further out the track, Dog Watch, and now Chanteller starting to cut loose down the centre. Chanteller's raced up to go to the front with Dog Watch. Dog Watch and Chanteller. Dog Watch, Chanteller together. Dog Watch is finding something. Dog Watch ahead on the line to Chanteller. Now Bearskin flew to be there in a photo for third with a stablemate Fine Focus, and over on the inside of all of those, Stormbreaker, Mr. Midge a cheeky run. Further back behind those then came Time Travel, then Mr. Discreet.
Going quickly wider out as Bombardment towards the lead, followed by Kahulaway and Kalamba, widest of all as they go over the 1800 crossing. And we've got a swarm of leaders here. Magical Path crossing over to the fence shares the lead with Bombardment, who takes up the running briefly. Kahulaway on the outside is just about level. He's over racing badly. Kalamba's 3 deep as they swing into the back straight, and Jimmy Cassidy finds himself in front on Bombardment. He's trying to get the horse back off the pace, but he's pulling too hard, Bombardment, and again he pokes the head in front of Kalamba as they go by the 1400 mark. 2 lengths away, Kahulaway, about 3 to Tally Man. The pace is a cracker, followed by Magical Path, the Ravelli on the outside of Kingstown, Out to Conquer on the outside of Diabolical, and 3 lengths away, Hickey Picker. Bombardment setting a pretty quick pace up to the top turn at the 1100 mark. He might beat himself here, Bombardment. He's still over racing. He's 2 lengths in front of Kalamba. Kahulaway 3/4 away third, a length and a half to Tally Man on the outside of Magical Path, the Ravelli on the outside of Kingstown, followed by Out to Conquer on the outside of Diabolical, and Hickey Picker tacking on at the tail of the field. 800 out, Bombardment led. Kalamba at his girth now is worrying him. 2 lengths away, Kahulaway, followed by Tallyman, scrubbed along. Then Magical Path, followed by the Ravelli, Kingstown, Out to Conquer, Diabolical, and Hickey Picker. To the turn, Bombardment on the inside, and Kalamba are the joint leaders. They turn together. 2 lengths in front of Kahulaway, who's flat to the board. So is Magical Path. Then Kingstown, followed by by Tallyman as they turn for home, and Diabolical is shunting into the clear, and Hickey Picker's coming down the extreme outside. Bombardment and Calamba fighting it out, but they're both flat at the 200. Magical Path having another crack, and here come the swoopers. Kingstown, Diabolical and Hickey Picker. There's about 6 in line here. It's a cavalry charge. Hickey Picker and Diabolical, widest of all, have charged to the lead together. Hickey Picker, Diabolical kicked. Oh, there's little in it. Diabolical or Hickey Picker right on the line. There's only a breath in it. Kingstown will get third, followed by Magical Path. Bombardment beat himself, followed by Calamba, Kahula Way, then out to conquer the Ravelli, and Tallyman has dropped out to run last.
They're set to run. Stand by for a start. 290 now, Scandinavia the favourite. Lights are on, they're off and running this time. Rondeville wasn't brilliant away. Scandinavia's gone away with them. Regencia bounced quickly on the outside, broke the line and led now. Scandinavia rails up on the inside to be up sharing second with Burri outside at 1.5. Rondeville's up fourth, a length further back, then Drop Anchor, Nefertari, Georgia Miss, and further back Star Silk Lady, Tycoon Princess, 8 lengths. Last of all in the event would have been Princess on Parade. Through the gap, Regencia can't get to the rail, about a neck in front, but Scandinavia's right there inside it. A length and a half. Burri is up running third, then Drop Anchor fourth. Fifth is Rondeville, Nefertari, Tycoon Princess, and further back in the race then came Star Silk Lady and Georgia Miss, but Scandinavia railed up on the inside now of Regencia. Drop Anchor behind those where they come to the turn. Burri and Rondeville are pulled out deep. Scandinavia first for home at the 250, a length and a half in front with Rondeville putting in the challenge out in the middle and coming hard. Scandinavia a length in front. She finds a bit. She drew a length and a half in front of Rondeville. She's too good, too much class here. Scandinavia 1.5. Rondeville 2 away third. Drop Anchor just in front of Tycoon Princess. Further back in the race then running on fairly late Princess on Parade. They're followed by Nefertari, Georgia Miss, well back Star Silk Lady, followed by Regencia pulling up quickly, and Burri has dropped right out towards the tail. Well, she's a classy filly here, Scandinavia number 1.
For the early leaders, Ferox Chief, he's working across them steadily. Riders are taking hold inside of them, and now coming across to is River Kwai. In the other lime colours going through on the inside, Comrade Park. Outside of it, Opera Symbol. Bay Tram is climbing. Over on the inside in the blue and gold logo club colours, Delbra, followed further back by the stablemate Big Time Bert. A half the outside, Fiddler's Green, and last of all 2 away as Frenzel Rom, as he does in his races, dropping out to the tail early. At the 2,000 metre mark, they're heading towards the far side, and the leader is now Ferox Chief by a couple. Second placing River Kwai, third Comrade Park. Another 2 lengths further back in the field behind those Opera Symbol, and over on the inside next down on the rail as they move towards that far side was back behind them on the inside Delbra. The stablemate back behind it in turn Big Time Bert, now shaded on the outside and half lengthing it, now a length in front of it Big Bay Tram. About 2 lengths to Fiddler's Green and 1.5 away last of all Frenzel Rom. Into the far straight they race now, and they're heading to the mile to the 1,600, and the leader is Ferox Chief, just steadies. 1 length in front. Second placing River Kwai, 2 lengths to Comrade Park. Another 2 lengths or so, 2.5 to Opera Symbol outside of Delbra. Then a length and a half to Bay Tram. Ahead the inside next is Big Time Bert. Another length and a half to 2 away. Then came Fiddler's Green, who's pulling, and last on the inside now is Frenzel Rom. By the 1,300 they race, and the leader still going okay. Ferox Chief has had an easy run of it, an easy fist of it in front. He's a length in front of River Kwai, poised is second. 1.5 to 2 off then Comrade Park. Around the outside Opera Symbol, and over on the inside Delbra. 2 lengths away then Bay Tram together with Big Time Bert. And further back to Fiddler's Green, and last of all Frenzal Rom, who is being niggled at. So they move along the side of the course now at the 1,000-metre mark, and the leader Ferox Chief a half River Quay. 1.5 away Comrade Park. On the inside of those Delbra sneaking through from Opera Symbol 3 wide. Bay Tram and Fiddler's Green make a bit of a run. Then came Big Time Burton, 2 away. Last of all Frenzal Rom with 800 to travel. Heading towards the home turn, Ferox Chief still the leader. In second, placing ahead away River Quay, and 3 deep on the outside. Opera Symbol, the lightweighters coming after those. Then further back to Comrade Park, Fiddler's Green hard ridden. Delbra's giving ground. Further back to Big Time Bert losing ground. Bay Tram and out wide of Frenzal Rom. Around the turn now, 400 metres out. And on the outside, Opera Symbol goes up to shade River Quay, and back on the inside, Ferox Chief. They've got away 3 or 4 in front of Comrade Park, Bay Tram, Fiddler's Green and Frenzal Rom. Opera Symbol ahead in front of River Quay at the 200. Opera Symbol a half in front of River Quay now, and the lightly weighted Opera Symbol draws away. A length and a half clear Bay Tram, Frenzal Rom, and then Fiddler's Green. Ferox Chief and River Quay are all still there battling it out for the minors, but it's Opera Symbol in front, and Opera Symbol wins by a length on the line. Seconds tight, maybe Ferox Chief from Frenzal Rom, Bay Tram and River Quay. Then Fiddler's Green not that far off than the hurdler. 3 lengths further back to Comrade Park, and a long break to Delbra and Big Time Bert.
There's Military Monarch, the gate's open, and again Star Chimes is slow to move. He's a clear last to leave the gate. Big Assignment is away brilliantly and had to be used up from a wide gate to get across and clear them. Quickly into stride Dillon. Weather is one of the leaders soon after the start. Not too far away on settling down is Deferred, and on the outside of it when they go up to the first turn is a Big Assignment. Further back Payback Time, followed by Military Monarch, Kingston Shores and Star Chimes last of all. Now Big Assignment's in front at the 800 mark, about 3/4 to Power Factor getting to second. 4 lengths away Dillon, a length to Weather, and then Deferred, followed by Military Monarch, who's travelling 3 deep, and Zeppo is in between horses coming down the side. A gap to Star Chimes, followed by Suburbia. Kingston Shores is out 3 deep, and back at the tail Payback Time. The grey Big Assignment first into the straight, led by a length to Power Factor. Dillon 3 deep, Weather 4 deep. Deferred on the fence with the big baldy face, hard ridden but running on gamely. In the straight now, Big Assignment the leader over Dillon. Weather shifting her ground under pressure. Deferred on the fence, not doing enough at the moment, but Big Assignment's the one to beat. He kicked. Big Assignment put 2 lengths on Dillon, followed by Deferred and Weather. Big Assignment's been in front from the outset, and he's broken their hearts. He's run them off their feet and wins easily. Big Assignment beat Dillon. Weather 3rd, Deferred 4th. Payback Time a nice run. At the head of the others, Suburbia, Star Chimes, followed by Zeppo, then Kingston Shores and Power Factor, and last Military Monarch.
Lights are on, they're off and running this time. Rondeville wasn't brilliant away. Scandinavia's gone away. Bounced away in a good line. Vitronite and Washita bounced quickly. Dodge has ridden for a bit of speed in the early point up on the outside of those. Gold Guru behind them. Encounter is the widest runner when they settle now from El Mirada, further back Zonda. They're followed by another Neptune Schubert, and Kilkea went back to the tail. Now Washita in front from Dodge and Vitronite, and Encounter goes up 4th. They've got him 3 deep though. Around the outside of Gold Guru into that turn at the 12.52 to then on the inside would have been Zonda, followed by El Mirada. A length into Schubert, followed on the inside there by another Neptune, and last of all Kilkea. Encounter still 3 deep on Die at the moment down the back. Washita slows them up at the 1,000. Nearly a length in front now from Dodge, and Encounter is still 3 wide. Over on the inside Vitronite, and Gold Guru is the one that pushes up in the middle. A length and a half further back in the race in El Mirada, followed by Zonda. Just off midfield on the fence from Schubert. Further back another Neptune and Kilkea. Well, Encounter can't get on the track at the 850 corner. A little under to go now down the side. Washita in front of Dodge. A length and a half further back. Encounter still deep around Vitronite and Gold Guru. Guru. Then came Almirada, further back Zonda trying to get out. Schubert went around him at the 500 metre mark, and then Kilkieran further back, another Neptune. The leader is Rashida from Dodge. Vitronite trying to get out, a length further back Encounter, and here's Schubert putting in a run, going around the outside, and Almirada going with him. Up to the bend they race, and Dodge is ranging up to Rashida, and Vitronite gets the run. Encounter further out, and Almirada and Schubert the widest runner. Zonda trying to get out across the track. Almirada and Schubert, they've reached the front, and here's Zonda. Zonda getting a late run through. The New Zealand Derby winner, Zonda. Oh, mighty effort, Zonda. Zonda nearly a length, Almirada. Schubert a half away third. Then Vitronite further back than Encounter. Didn't see much of the rail, followed by Dodge. Behind those, Kilkee at the outside, another Neptune. Well back, Gold Guru. And Washita is last of all. Zonda. Number 3. The New Zealand Derby winner, Zonda, with a late run running at record here today in 1:36.4. Zonda has knocked them all out to beat number 8. I'll just check that second number there.
And so does Goes Off driving through. It's a traffic jam up front, just off the speed combined, working into a nice spot on the outside. On its inside, Mishak, followed then further back by French Poet as they come towards the 800, passing that point now. They were followed further back in the field behind them by Powers Hope, and then Damon. He's only got a couple behind him, the Tab Elect, and further back to Kids and last Newfangled. 600 out, coming to the home turn, and Eastern Rory got to the front and shows the way by a half. Rip Rorius, third Adelaide Express, fourth Cubicle. Combined moves up behind those. Outside of Bold Shazza, but shown the stick at the 400. French Poet runs on and now comes deep. They were followed by Mishak and then Goes Off. Kids followed by Damon, still 5 off them. And further back, Newfangled and Powers Hope, 200 ago. But here, Rip Rorius has got to Eastern Rory. But here's French Poet down the outside with Cubicle. French Poet and Cubicle go to Rip Rorius. French Poet paid them in a twinkling, swept past them and won nicely. Coming away by a couple of lengths, maybe a little bit more. Rip Rorius, good second. Third place in Cubicle, then Damon working home again. They were followed by Eastern Rory. Mishak ran on, then Newfangled coming from last. Adelaide Express was always up there, combined likewise. Further back behind those then came Bold Shazza. Kids was one of the next ones in from
Bezalel, Confer second last, and dropping out last, Crimson Flight, who can't go early, but the pace is a cracker. Miss Peridot draws clear of Wildlini at the 600 mark. 2 lengths away, Starry Way. On the fence, La Guichet, followed by Bezalel and Confer, and 3 lengths away, Crimson Flight niggled a bit, and she's giving them a pretty tidy start as they come around the corner. Miss Peridot is a clear-cut leader. They've gone a cracking pace in the race. Here's La Guichet looming into second place now, followed by Wildlini, who won't go away. She's running a heck of a race, Wildlini. Wildlini is up attacking the favourite, Miss Peridot. La Guichet can't go on. Miss Peridot fighting back again, got to a narrow lead over Wildlini. Confer is going to flash home in the last bit. Look at Confer getting out after Miss Peridot. Miss Peridot stopping. Confer grabs it and might have got it. Confer possibly a breath to Miss Peridot. Wildlini third. Close up Crimson Flight, followed by Starry Way. Then La Guichet and Bezalel is weakened out of it to finish last.
And so too did Minesweeper today. Kemi's Boy on the inside behind those Prince of Love from Sky Talk and Jamestown further out. Minesweeper going up with Kemi's Boy. They share the lead. Sizzling Sam third. Proud Poet fourth from Sky Talk. Jamestown a little deep out of the straight now, followed by Prince of Love, Timbertown, Private Income and Prince Humble last of all. Favourite in front down at the crossing at the 1600 metre mark, and it's over on the inside, Minesweeper. I don't think he wants to be there, and Sizzling Sam's pulling its way up on the outside. He's tugging pretty hard, and he's going to go up and take up the running now, Sizzling Sam. He'll go around Minesweeper and take the lead now. Third is Kemi's Boy from Jamestown getting in from Proud Poet. Then Sky Talk, a length Prince of Love, 2.5 Timbertown, Prince Humble, and last of all Private Income. Sizzling Sam leads them now at the 1300 metre mark to the back from Kemi's Boy up second, and Minesweeper went back for the rider third on the inside and settled a little bit better. About 2 further back, Jamestown running fourth on the outside of Proud Poet fifth. 2 lengths further back in the race, Sky Talk, a length Prince of Love, 1.5 Timbertown, and the last pair in the race down the back are Prince Humble on the inside of Private Income. Around the turn at the 850 metre mark now, Sizzling Sam nearly a length in front from Cammy's Boy, and on the inside Minesweeper. It's a half away third, a length into Jamestown fourth, Wonder Proud Poet. Jamestown the first one to come out 3 deep. Minesweeper waits for the run back on the fence as they go down to the 600 metre mark from Proud Poet. Sky Talk pulling out deep. The widest runner will be Timber Town, and further back Prince of Love, Prince Humble and Private Income, but they're jamming right up. 550 out. Cammy's Boy gets up to Sizzling Sam. Now Minesweeper got from behind Sizzling Sam just in case he got carried back, but they've swept around him on the outside. Timber Town and Sky Talk have quickly raced up to hit the front, and here's Prince Humble putting in a run. Minesweeper now looking for a run on the turn now. Timber Town, Sky Talk and Cammy's Boy. Prince Humble makes the line of 4 and joins in quickly on the outside, and Prince Humble is wound up on the outside, hits the front from Sky Talk, Cammy's Boy, then Minesweeper from Timber Town. Prince Humble out deep on the track, kick clear. He got 2 lengths in front. Minesweeper out late, is charging home. Prince Humble all over the place. Minesweeper lunging. Prince Humble wins at a half neck. Bit erratic in the straight from Minesweeper. Third home in the race, Sky Talk. Then further back in the race was Cammy's Boy, Proud Poet, Private Income, Timber Town, Prince of Love. Then came Jamestown and Sizzling Sam last of all. Let's pick up the action here. Number 10, Prince Humble first. Number 10 is in the frame. Second placing to Minesweeper, number 8. And third for Sky Talk, 10, 8 and 4. Just wandered about a little bit, this horse, and we'll pick up some action here on the replay on the big screen after they go to the line here. And Minesweeper's only missed by about a half neck right on the post here. 10, 8, 4 in the frame. It's Prince Humble. Test here, lodged by S. Tronerit on the second horse, Minesweeper against the winner, E. Wilkins and Prince Humble, alleging interference in the last 100 metres. The protest second against first.
Further back behind them, Spirit Level, around it, Ripper Mate. Further back to Young Blood, then Arch of Colours wide, in a bit of trouble, checking off heels Celtic Brave and going after him. Around the outside now Must Be Class. They were followed further back by Dance Detail inside of Keep to the Beat and 2 away, Hello and Goodbye. On the 1200 metre turn onto the side now, Modern King the Lamplighter shows the way by a length and a quarter. It's in front of in second placing over on the outside now is Apollo Helios and third Seneca View. Ripper Mate was next on the outside of those, and further back in the field Must Be Class, and going around them Ripper Mate improving towards the lead to clap on the speed. Further back then Arch of Colours, Young Blood, Brotherly Love just ahead of that pair. Now further behind those then came Spirit Level from Dance Detail, Keep to the Beat, Hello and Goodbye, and Celtic Brave dropped right out. As they move on the side now, and the leader still is Ripper Mate after working around the field and takes them down to the 650 by a length to Apollo Helios doing the tackling. Third placing Modern King, and fourth the outside is Must Be Class. Brotherly Love ridden along, Arch of Colours has been deep. Further back Seneca View, hard ridden from Young Blood working into it, and also Spirit Level, and as they come around the turn Keep to the Beat, the widest runner back to the inside, Dance Detail saving ground. Ripper Mate dash clear in the straight though, got a break, 2.5 Modern King, Apollo Helios, Dance Detail. Further back Brotherly Love, Arch of Colours has been deep throughout, but it's still sticking on. At the 200 though, Ripper Mate's nicely clear, Arch of Colours is trying to get to it. Ripper Mate the leader, Arch of Colours is coming after it now. Ripper Mate's got a big break though. Arch of Colours I don't think is going to get there, it won't, and Ripper Mate got home. Ripper Mate scored by a length on the line to Arch of Colours, 2.5 Brotherly Love, and then Young Blood and Hello and Goodbye, a nice effort. Must Be Class, Spirit Level, Keep to the Beat, Seneca View, Modern King, Celtic Brave out wide on the track, and further back behind them Apollo Helios and Dance Detail.
It's only a small field. Starter sends them on their way, and Mukara got out okay. Repriced the first one to begin. Rococo's out quickly and is going up on the outside of the leader as they come down the straight the first time. Repriced in front from Rococo and Ocean Flyer wide out. Mukara next, followed by Devon Blend, Cute Collector, Caballero, and Police Academy drops out to the tail. Down the straight they go, and it's repriced in the lead by a couple of lengths Ocean Flyer. Same distance away in third place, Rococo, and round the outside of it went Cute Collector. Mukara going up to improve its position is wide on the track going out of the straight. Caballero is second last, and Police Academy brings up the rear. Repriced has all her own way in front with about 1,400 metres left to travel. She's out with a break of 4 lengths over Ocean Flyer. Ahead back on the inside, Rococo. A length and a half further away came Cute Collector on the inside of Mukara. Moving up on the inside of Cute Collector now is Devon Blend. Second last in the race is Caballero, and Police Academy is still the last one. They've made the turn at the back and start the run down the riverside with about 1,000 metres left to go, and it's repriced in front by 2.5 lengths. Rococo running second, close up on the outside Ocean Flyer. 2 lengths further back is Cute Collector, the inside of Mukara, and on the inside of that pair was Devon Blend. A length away came Caballero, and a length off last of all was still Police Academy. They've cast the 800 astern, and it's repriced in the lead, but the gaps close quickly. Through on the inside goes Rococo, and on the outside Ocean Flyer. Mukara's getting a move on around the outside of Cute Collector, then Devon Blend, followed by Caballero, and Police Academy still has the whole field in front of it. Coming towards the home turn, they've got just under 500 to go. Repriced a narrow leader over Rococo, who's moving up to challenge. Back in third place, Ocean Flyer looks as though it's had enough. Then Mukara, followed by Devon Blend, but into the straight they come, and it's Rococo in the lead. Repriced in second place, followed by Ocean Flyer, Devon Blend, Police Academy through on the inside, but inside the 200, Rococo's gone clear. Repriced in second place, Mukara down the outside. Rococo is the leader, 50 metres out. It's going to be pretty close. Rococo in the lead, close to home, and we'll see it out. Rococo first, Ocean Flyer.
Protest pending. The tote are paying Place and Quinella. The tote paying out on Place and Quinella with the protest pending here.
And Caballero was the last one over the line.
Rococo.
last October, off and running. Only a Lady's begun only fairly. Balmaria at Shade Tardy, and so was Shigeru Magic Romp. Stonyfell Road bounced out in front of Dartbrook Dream and away quickly. Emerald Green coming over in a hurry. Only a Lady's going to settle down third. Sweet Consort in a nice posse. Cosima trapped out wide. Dartbrook Dream is dropping back a bit now. Shigeru Magic Romp making ground quickly to move up midfield on the outside of Come Spring. A length to Duendi, followed by Shindig and Contentious, and last is Balmaria. 700 out as they come down the side. Emerald Green the leader. A half length to Sweet Consort. Only a Lady third. A neck away Stonyfell Road. Cosima 3 deep around Dartbrook Dream and Come Spring on the fence. 2 to Duendi, followed by Shigeru Magic Romp. Well back but saving ground on the fence as Shindig as they turn for home. Into the straight, Emerald Green the leader. Sweet Consort, Flat Chat having a bit of a struggle to get on terms. There's a rails run for Only a Lady who's hitting top gear. Further out is Stonyfell Road. Emerald Green again got the head in front. Only a Lady grabbing her, and Stonyfell Road is chiming in on the outside. Only a Lady, Stonyfell Road. Stonyfell Road going far the better in the last bit, and Stonyfell Road came away to beat Only a Lady. Emerald Green battled on tenaciously and might be third, but there are plenty of others there, including Come Spring and the fast finishing Shindig, and then Cosima, Duendi, Sweet Consort, followed by Dartbrook Dream. A fair way back is Contentious and Shigeru Magic Romp, and last.
One of the best away was Alvor. Just a Comedy came out running, and so did Arakazar, and on the nickel is Prominent with Prime Ruler. Sober Comet going through it on the inside. Bokara is very deep around Prime Ruler. They were followed further back by Wingfoot working into the race from Lindbird, and further back then came on the inside Corregidor, Born to Perform. 2 or 3 lengths further back in the field then came behind those in the logo colours Gold Manor, and 3 lengths to Bo Guest. Alvor tried to make the hat-trick, is well clear coming to the home turn down to the 600. 3 in front of Just a Comedy, Arakazar, Prime Ruler. Wingfoot, the stayers run up nicely to be about 5th from on the nickel. Bokara further back in the field, followed by Sober Comet, who's lost a little bit of ground. Lindbird behind the main body. Born to Perform goes deep, and they were followed further back by Corregidor. Then Gold Manor, and forget about Bo Guest. Into the straight they race, and Alvor's got a big break. He's 4 in front. In second placing is Arakazar from on the nickel, and they were followed then by Born to Perform, making a bit of ground out wide. 200 out. Alvor's getting a little bit tired. Born to Perform is starting to make a run out deep in the track. Born to Perform's raced up with Arakazar, and Born to Perform has found some form today. Born to Perform goes to the line to score nicely. 2.5 on the line. Oh, second. Oh, it's Arakazar maybe, but only maybe. Over in third placing on the outside, Bokara with it. But there's not much in that. Lindbird about 4th, followed by Prime Ruler. Running on nicely was Gold Manor. They were followed further back by Alvor. Then on the nickel, Wingfoot. Further back, Just a Comedy. Further back then, Corregidor, Sober Comet. And last in was...
Sighted from Go Dave Go, and Fighter Bay is settling up 4th. A length and a half further back, then Rye Hero 5th from Grand Bay. Rancho's Coup 2 to Super Lad. Further back, Sober Suit, and about 4 or 5 Fonzarelli and Oregon Star. They went pretty quick in the first 400 here, and it's Jugulator about 3/4 2 Sports. Outside him 2 further back, Fighter Bay. Coming away from the fence, and on the outside of it now, Go Dave goes 4 out. 2 lengths further back, Rye Hero 5th. 1 to Grand Bay being urged along from Rancho's Coup. Super Lad the fence, and 2 to Sober Suit at the 450-metre mark. Now it's Jugulator ahead in front of Sports. 2 further back, Fighter Bay. A length into Go Dave Go from Rye Hero, Super Lad, and Grand Bay's a fair way off them from Rancho's Coup. Sports goes up to Jugulator when they turn. It's Sports on the outside, getting his head in front of Jugulator. 2 or 3 further back, Fighter Bay, and Super Lad's running home well into the clear, but Sports went for home. Shot 3 in front. Super Lad coming hard with Rye Hero. Sports has set up a good break. The 3-year-old, he'll get home. Rye Hero finishing hard out wide, but Sports wins a length and a quarter. Rye Hero. Super Lad 3rd, 4th Fighter Bay, then Rancho's Coup. Then Go Dave Go. They ran over the top of Jugulator from Oregon Star, finishing off okay. Grand Bay's put in a poor run today. He's 3rd last, followed by Sober Suit and Fonzarelli.
Right, and away they go. Good start. Galactic Valley straight out the back as usual. First out is Masked Party, headed straight away by Hot as Hell, who's punching up from the number 1 gate. Then Moonee Cove, followed by Major Suspect. Specialised Trap very deep early. Just behind those, Matombo on the fence, followed by Batwing out wide. Regal Curator, Sovereign Status, Trap deep. A gap then to Whistle Up and Blazing Steel, followed by Upright the Randers second last, and out the back Galactic Valley. 600 out in the satellite. Craig Carmody had Hot as Hell in front of Masked Party. Specialised third and 3 deep, 4 deep Regal Curator, 5 deep Sovereign State. Just behind those, Major Suspect. Matombo pinching ground is getting a lovely run up on the fence as they turn for home. Now the leader Hot as Hell has shifted out rather sharply and slightly hampered. Masked Party Specialised chiming in. Matombo on the fence, plenty of room there if he's good enough. At the 200, Masked Party the leader from Specialised, who's not done with yet. Masked Party in front, Specialised having another crack at him, but Masked Party booted clear close to home. He's been a marvellous horse, hasn't he, Masked Party? Masked Party wins. Now Major Suspect, I think, has got up for second. Matombo has run third, followed by Specialised, the Rand, a big run from Whistle Up and Hot as Hell, who raced erratically. Then Regal Curator, Moonee Cove, Batwing and Upright Blazing Steel. A long way back, Galactic Valley and Sovereign State pulled up with the tail enders.
On Super Tab, lights are blinking. Racing under lights next Wednesday night. Racing in the final event here. Oh, hello, Tamag. Oh, Tamag's knuckled badly at the start and missed it about 5 lengths. The jockey nearly came out of the saddle. And first out here, Chow Baby, booting up on the inside, Miss Edelweiss, as the rain starts to come now, and going quickly, that's Liberty up third, and they're followed by Gladden. Further back is Wolf on the inside, and behind those, Unbeatable Lass. Then came Blazacano, Tutu from the north, and well back in the race then came Apollo Lane. And Tamag, the favourite, is tacked on. It's 2 lengths away last. Driving rain down the side, 650 out, and the leader is Miss Edelweiss now, just from Chow Baby. That's Liberty third, Gladden fourth out deep. Wolf back on the inside of Unbeatable Lass, a half Blazacano. Archwin going forward out wide from further back from the north, and they're followed by Apollo Lane. Tamag last of all after a bad incident at the start, but up to the bend, Chow Baby put its head in front. Gone is Miss Edelweiss. Further out is That's Liberty, and wider out on the track now, Gladden. Chow Baby first for home, and neck in front now from on the outside. That's Liberty sticking with it. They draw 2 lengths to Gladden, and further back in the race then Wolf. It's Chow Baby on the inside, and That's Liberty coming at it again. Chow Baby's finding plenty though, pulls out enough, draws away, and Chow Baby wins the last nearly a length. That's Liberty second, Gladden third from Wolf. Further back in the race then came at the head of the others Blazacano. Tamag has picked up a few now, followed by Apollo Lane. Then on the inside, Miss Edelweiss, followed by Archwin. Well back in the race, Unbeatable Lass, and last of all in the event is from the north. Chow Baby home in the last. We're going to pick up this action at the starting gates here. Numbers in the last about to go up, but Chow Baby's come away to win. A good win here to Chow Baby in the last, number 2. Over number 7, That's Liberty. And third to number 9, Gladden, 2-7-9 in the last, 2-7-9 in the last race for the day. Okay, here's the start now, and we're going to pick up this one, Tamag, in the final race. Tamag's out of Barry.
And lazing about, the favourite jumped out of the gates running, but Powhatan came up inside of it and going through Chevet. Lazing about out wide, going up in the centre now, Escudero back to the inside, Rare Opportunity, lazing about back to 5th. They were followed by Ton of Style from Read Me Not, really a game pumping up in the centre. Over on the outside, Tartan Road Eagle has landed. Back to the inside was Cresta Girl, and they were followed by Castellane, Ricochet Star. Further back in the field, Mustaine Shuffle back now, and last of all the inside.